Chat.
Let's take a look where we are in the bracket now.
How did we get here?
So we're going to have Flip and BlueBuster.
Yes, coming right off of his 2-0 win up against Dahn. I'm going to lose it if Firestorm pops up.
If Firestorm Challenge comes up again, that will be 3 straight matches for him. That would be a little bit stupid.
I would, if someone said collusion in chat, I'd go, you might be onto something.
I mean, we didn't hear him shout like, let's go or anything like that.
You can usually tell by the audible cues from the attendees of like, are you serious? This is happening right now.
Yeah, you remember that happening at Upbeat when Degris came up in the draw for Hudson? We just heard it shouted from across the room, and everybody went,
"You can't be serious."
Great, okay.
It happened again at CEO this year, where, hey, guess what comes up into the card draw that is specifically just for this person, and it is Degris. Oh, great.
Yeah, Vide's making a good point in chat. Maybe BlueBuster will trick Flip into sitting and getting shocked too.
I mean, that is now the tech. That could be the new strat, right? Like, luring them into a false sense of security. It's like, hey, bro, you're trying to meme it up. You're trying to meme it up for the homies. You tap those 2 shock arrows. I will take that.
Yeah. Take any inch you can get at this point.
A W is a dub.
Yep.
Like, you know, who cares?
Still waiting to see what the draw is. They're still going through it and doing the protects and everything.
All right, but while we are getting ready to go into the final stretches of this tournament, chat, give yourself a pat on the back. Show yourself some love. I always like to say, you know, be nice to everyone out there, but be nice to yourself. Give yourself a pat on the back for hanging out with us this whole entire weekend. Treat yourself to some water, some tea, some coffee, depending on where you are in the world. All I'm saying is DDR is for the people, and the people like to stay healthy and happy. So do nice things for yourself. Self-care. Self-care doesn't have to be a massage or a spa. It could even just be like, you know what I want right now? A nice toasted sandwich. Sometimes giving yourself a sando is self-care, and don't let anyone else tell you otherwise.
I mean, self-care is usually just giving yourself what your body asks for. Although sometimes your body is a spoiled child and just wants candy and alcohol. And
you know what?
You can't always give it what it
Sometimes
wants.
you just gotta like look at yourself and be like,
You don't need that.
I don't really need this Jolly Ranchers to go along with this vodka. That's just a bad idea. Self-care is also sometimes not letting yourself, you know, run off of a bridge. Proverbially, of course, metaphorically.
Self-care is sometimes telling yourself no.
I'm glad that I can inception the urge for a nice crisp sando into some of your brain chat right now. Because depending on, like, you know, whether you're getting rained on or, you know, if you're in like a cozy mood, like a good like grilled cheese sandwich, especially with like the toasted edges, that's love right there.
Yeah.
Self-care is sometimes saying not to spit on that thing, but it is Hawktober. So, you know, instead of spitting on that thing, we got to spook on that thing. We got to get spooky on that thing.
That's a sentence.
Oh, man. I'm sorry, Dad. It's just what the cool kids are saying right now.
Wow. Wow.
All right, so we are queuing up this card draw, and I'm getting little snippets. I can't wait for chat to react to this one. This is going to be a spicy one. It's going to be spicy.
All right. It's going to take a second here to get the card draw up and ready to go, but it's just about there. We're seeing a couple repeats. Some things that Flip is probably not too unhappy about.
Oh, new Decade.
Flip with the 37 perfect PB and BlueBuster with 11.
Jeez. All right, we're locked in. Chat, tap in as well. I hope you got your self-care nearby, whether it's a sandwich, it's water. We're going to need this. Let's go.
Again, one of those songs that's just going to come down to the ending.
All right, both players with the knowledge on this one. Breaking 100 combo. BlueBuster still sitting on that glistening white combo right now. Finally breaking at about 145. Still holding on to the PFC. Tied with his PB right now.
I heard the whoa start to come out of your mouth as the perfect appeared on the screen.
Oh, and Flip picking up 2 greats.
BlueBuster just making those turns look effortless. BlueBuster already having a pretty sizable lead of about 20, but again, it's going to come down to that slowdown at the end.
Flip only picking up 1 perfect in that entire section right there. The BlueBuster not giving him anything to work with as we're going to get ready to head into the next slowdown. All right,
and BlueBuster's gonna take this. The PFC. Woo!
Woo!
Duncan just yelled in the background, Elliot, stop! 17.
Cheese and rice, folks. Woo, Shebus.
And as you see the rest of our set, we have TYPHÖN coming in.
Ooh, and then Revolution.
And then Revolution Challenge.
And
then if we make it past that, Glitch Angel Expert and Revolutionary, PRANA plus Revolutionary Addict again.
Oh, this is going to be interesting. So we saw TYPHÖN a little bit earlier on. This is one of those songs that I use the fun description of, there's always songs out there that have a little bit of everything. You know, but everything is a nice term where, you know, everything can be the good stuff, the fun stuff, but TYPHÖN is more of like an everything of all of like the wacky, obnoxious tech.
Yeah, it's not the everything bagel. It's the jungle juice.
TYPHÖN is the jungle juice.
The jungle juice of the
DDR
17
party.
folder.
If the 17s were hosting a rager, TYPHÖN is the jungle juice.
TYPHÖN's the person that nobody told about the party. But it showed up anyway, and everyone's like, I thought you weren't going to tell them.
Oh, and that's a good point. This is the old sync one, too. So that means that like someone was like throwing Jaeger in it.
Oh, yeah.
All right, here we go. BlueBuster looking to go up 2-0. Remember, this is a best of 5, so we still got 1 more to go minimum. I know BlueBuster would love to be in that position. That's a power position to just have 2 up on them and put the pressure over on Flip.
And you know that Flip does not want to end his day with 6 straight losses.
No,
he does not want that.
It's not a good way to go out, but BlueBuster kind of had a little bit of trouble on those flip switches right there. Kind of like overshot it a little bit right there.
It's very easy to do it. They're very fast.
But making up for it, only 3 behind Flip. Flip crushing that right before the slowdown, only picking up 1 perfect. But BlueBuster managed to squeak out a little bit of a lead right now by about 5.
He's up 5. There shouldn't be too much of a change here in this slowdown.
Yeah, he picked up a great though, so we're now down to about 2.
We'll see with the syncopated pattern at the end of this section here. It's real easy to just rush things. Yep, see right there.
Down by
BlueBuster up 1. Staying close. Oh, Flip 3. Flip just nailed that run.
That.
Flip is locked in. So is Elliot. Flip's only up by 3.
Right, let's see. They're tapped in. There's still a little bit more song left to go. Anything can happen.
Oh no, that miss. Flip's built a little bit of a lead. This last run's gonna make it.
And he takes it. He
Flip
holds
holds
on.
on.
Up by 17.
He's up.
2105
Ooh.
to 2022.
Elliot's looking a little bit pained.
Yeah, he definitely needed that because that was Flip's pick. And then back to back. So there is a chance.
55 and 4 is pretty good.
Not bad. It's pretty strong.
All right. So Flip avoids the sweep.
Fires back. Now we're on to his pick of a Revolution Challenge.
And looking at the PBs, again, old scores, but even if they're comparably old scores, Flip still got the edge here.
Yeah, I'm sure Elliot's going to want to take a kind of a mental reset after that one. Granted, it was TYPHÖN. It is an intense. It's a very intense song, especially compared to Revolution, which tends to be a little more tail end heavy.
Yeah.
In terms of difficulty, the complexity of it. Right there. Flip is locked in and ready to go. They dap it up. BlueBuster locks in. Here we go. Match number 3, Revolution Challenge.
Kev both saying that Revolution is the Mai Tai of the 17s folder. I'm not sure what that means.
We'll come back to that a little bit later. All right, Flip picking up one perfect early on, but still maintaining within 1 point. That's the only perfect he has held on to, and now we are tied.
Yeah, this is another one of those songs that it's going to come down to the ending primarily. Like they've got a couple of those longer runs earlier on, but it's a matter of, in particular, being able to transition in the end from the triplet runs into the long 16th note run when you have no bass to go to. So really what you want to do is build as much of a lead as you can in the air quotes easy parts.
Yeah, especially when you face those step jumps right there into those jacks, and Flip picks up a great. However,
up one at the stop.
He had enough of a buffer that it didn't get too far ahead of him. Still within 1 point of each other.
Elliot doing all those fancy turns. Flip still up exactly 1.
All right, this is going to be just kind of the recalibrate, because this is all you get.
And they are dead tied. Flip up by about 3.
Flip absolutely crushing that first street. We got these bursts.
He picks up a great there, but he's still building and maintaining that lead. All right, let's see when they go to the 16th out of this run. Oh, Flip just crushed it.
My God.
Absolutely crushed it. Flip
2350. Incredible.
Flip has woke up. 25 and 2.
Gee, just a casual 25 with the 2-piece left on the table. 40-10, 1 and 3 misses from BlueBuster. Flip is trying to get that salty run back against Packlov. That's what it sounds like.
Oh yeah,
to
Flip's
me.
mad. Flip doesn't want to be in the losers bracket.
All right, so as we go ahead and get a little bit of a breather as we reset.
That's it. See you next time on the
After the 3 songs, we're going to go ahead and badge back in, tap back in. This is definitely BlueBuster's time to kind of like, recalibrate, reset, change his mental. Glitch Angel is his pick. It is a little bit more of a straightforward 17. I mean, straightforward, of course. It's 17 straightforward.
Yeah.
But compared to the first 3 songs, it's a little bit less hectic.
It's interesting though that BlueBuster vetoed We're So Happy.
You know what? I could probably see that, seeing how, as we
This
saw.
Flip just played it recently and did real well.
Did real well.
Maybe Elliot's thinking, he's just played it. He's refreshed on the sync.
Yes.
I don't think I'm going to get 10 on it right now. I can see that decision.
On top of the fact that almost every song, up until very specific points, Flip has always been within a few points of him.
Yep.
And We're So Happy is not a song that you want to like have that much of like a buffer up against.
Yeah, not a song you want to give anybody any room with. So yeah, Glitch Angel coming up. Elliot is looking a little bit tired. And like you said, Glitch Angel, a little less demanding of a 17 than most, mostly just from the fact that it's a relatively slow 17.
Yep.
It's much more technical, which plays into Elliot's strengths, as we see by his 7 perfect PB.
Casual lucky 7 right
Okay,
there.
well now I know why we went with Glitch Angel instead of We're So Happy.
I mean, I would too, right? Right, just like wait a minute. Flip with a PFC as well. At least on this card, at the last time that he played Ace 20 was 40.
40, which respectable.
Still a solid score to have on this song.
Yeah. Nothing to shake a stick at. What does that saying even mean? Nothing to shake a stick at. What the hell does that even mean?
It's one of those old-timey sayings of saying that it's like, it's nothing impressive, like, you know, nothing to just be like, yeah, look at this, whoa. I mean, you know, that doesn't come across well, you know, on the audio for the chat, but just imagine that I'm just like, whoa, big.
Got the palsy shake.
Oh. All right, speaking of shake, we're going to shake. Here we go. BlueBuster looking to shake off the mental damage right there of the previous, and he is only within 1 point. It's still early.
Down 1, but there is so much technical stuff going on in this chart.
And we are tied. Both players are dialed in. Tuned to that offset, only a couple of perfects between the two.
Neck and neck.
And you have Flip playing this on mirror, actually. Good player to BlueBuster playing the vanilla, up by
3, so 4.
4 now. He did pick up a perfect right there. 3 points. Into the jack section. Ooh, Flip picked up some string of perfects. So
BlueBuster got a miss, so
2 points.
Oh, and then Flip picked up the miss.
And a great on the turn.
And BlueBuster takes it by 17.
Yeah, just kind of got a little lost in the sauce, if you will, right
Again,
there.
14 and a miss. We see why Elliot went with this as his
Brother.
protection.
With a 6 and an 8. So 2-2.
And especially right after 3 other 17s.
Impressive.
Two
Absolutely crazy.
Two of them being pretty stamina-intensive 17s.
Okay, chat. I said I wanted more DDR. I said I wanted more matches. I'm not saying I had anything to do with it, but there is a thing called manifesting. And we're manifesting the final song. Somebody is going to grand finals.
And again, look at their PBs real close to one another.
Oh my God, 3. Between 3 perfects between each other. Insane. So, will BlueBuster come all the way from down there in the we say, what did we say, the only hope of Missouri to up against Flip, who wants to get that salty run back up against Pac Rob. I don't know. Either way, I'm just here for a good time. This is DDR for you. This is DDR for me. This is DDR for the people. This is for all of us. partake. It's a good time. I'm excited for this. This is going to be nuts. It's going to be close. Flip just actually played the song.
He did.
All right, they're locked in, chat.
All right.
Here we go. Eyes open.
Somebody going to grand finals, and somebody's done.
Flip picking up one perfect around about 45. Now we have both broken the gold combo, so we are tied. Nailing those jump section right there.
Flip only up by one.
Does a good job nailing that section.
BlueBuster picked up a few more perfects. Still within 3.
All right, and Flip actually not ghost stepping this time. Remembered his mistake before, so still holding on to that combo. Still held on to the lead by about 3 points. But Elliott handling this with the finest of work right here. They are tied. Yeah, Elliott only picked up one perfect through that entire section before the burst.
He said neither of them wants to be the one going home right now. They're just balling.
Unbelievable. This is crazy.
Oh my God!
Flip punches his ticket, getting that salty run back
By 1
point. Absolutely
30 to 31.
crazy work. We said it was going to be close. 1 point though? 1 point though.
And also, just seeing a dual PFC on PRANA plus RÖVOLUTIFN,
Yo, my God,
Like,
31.
there's so many points. So many points in that chart where it's so easy to make a tiny mistake, to forget that something is leading you into a trap.
Chat, you want to talk about locked in on a level that you could teach a master's level course on. That was it. Good games to both players. Shout out to both players for giving us this beautiful feast of DDR right here.
Oh my God,
what an
that's
incredible
wild.
match. My God.
Oh, Jesus.
Woo, GG's. Shout out to BlueBuster. Shout out to Elliott for coming all the way from down south, giving us this good love this weekend.
And what's Flip's reward?
Ooh,
He gets to go play Pack Rob again.
We get to see it. You know he's hungry. He's pining right now.
He's feeling a lot better after that match, I bet. Especially, going down 2 for the reverse sweep. Oh, no, that's not all it was. He went down 2-0, took 2 back. That's right.
Yeah, and I'm sure, like the pressure. There's something to be said about the pressure of like, okay, crap. I was down 2, then this. Ooh, I have to get this.
And-
like that must-win situation.
And in that situation, all you got to do is win one song. You win one song, you get a chance to play another.
Yes.
And that's what he did. Clawed his way back. He's making his way back to grand finals, play Pack Rob again.
Mm-hmm.
And I know he wants a different result this time.
Oh, absolutely. And then you also have to think about just the aspect of he has to get 2 sets of 5.
He sure does. He's going to have to play 2 sets. He just played 2 rough sets.
How fitting are we that we are in the city that basically is located on a mountain, on the side of the mountain and the valley. because that hill that Flip is going to have to climb is
I
as
was like-
steep as that highway
I was
over
like,
there.
where are you going with this?
Oh, come on now. Climbing the mountains of Allegheny to get the PFC and the gold and the W. The Steel City battle, baby. This is where we're at. This is what we've been waiting for this entire weekend. It has all come down to this right here. I gotta hydrate because, oh my God.
I almost tried to drink through my mask. That would not have been a fun experience.
That is not how barriers work, my friend. Barriers work
You
to
can do it. It's not like this is solid. It's permeable.
I mean,
Just would have been miserable.
Just because you like to casually waterboard yourself does not mean that it is an effective way to moisturize your body. I'm just saying.
It will end up moisturizing not my insides. It'll just end up all over me.
You know, you're just, all you're doing is just running through the sprinkler, proverbially. You know, it's technically not summer anymore. You don't need to like splash yourself just to cool off or anything like that. It is quite toasty in here.
It's definitely a bit cooler outside. I saw Elliot just go outside and immediately like jump a little bit. It's probably like 60, 55 degrees.
There's an app for that, and currently that app says
Live weather report from
Live weather
Mario.
report. You know, for free. You get this for free despite every single one of you having an app for that.
71 degrees with some incoming showers.
A little bit of a drizzle. So yeah, oh yeah, after all of that, stepping outside and get like a light misting on yourself has got to feel incredible. And to be real, you know, even just going down by 1 point, he should still feel incredible.
Oh yeah, that was a great away. All it was, like I said, PRANA plus Rev Addict has so many places to make a mistake, and all it takes is you to be turned the wrong way, and you have to like toe heel a gallop and pick up a great doing it. That was how close it was.
And that's not even one of those things where it's like you can't even blame like your placement or execution. It's just
hard.
That was
It's
almost
just
by
difficult.
chance, like
Yeah.
to be that close. That's when you have like a song that's like 760 something steps like
Yeah.
that. That's like margin of error right there.
Yeah, exactly.
So, woo, incredible. GG's once again to BlueBuster, going out at 3rd place this weekend, putting an incredible showing. But